Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of House Flipper. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. Today, I think I want to do this house, the house in a thicket. It's from the Garden Flipper DLC, I believe. And basically, it's a reasonably sized house, relatively small actually. It's only about 150 square meters, but that's not like super tiny. However, it has a yard that, well, it's not great. As you can see from the picture, there's a lot of clutter and debris and stuff like that in the yard. And it also is missing things like, grass. There's all these like random hedges and stuff. Like it's pretty bad. So yeah, we're gonna end up doing a bit with the yard, probably get rid of a bunch of stuff, clean this all up, make it look nice. We'll mow everything obviously, but that's the easy part. Probably gonna end up chopping down a bunch of these trees, I think. Maybe not all of them, but a good number of them. Anyway, let's take a look at the inside of the house. So in here, we have a garage, nice and simple. We've got a hallway here. Let's see, this looks like maybe a kitchen? Weird with the tiled floor. This would be like a bedroom, I would think, but it looks like it's a tiled floor. And then over here, we've got, I guess, what would be another bedroom. I really hope I can actually put doors in here. Otherwise, it's going to be really awkward. More hallways. Okay, so all the floors are just this tiled texture, which is a little weird. Yeah, this is kind of a weird layout for a house. Lots of doors. I don't know if I like it. But we'll work with it. We might end up knocking down some walls and stuff. We'll have to see. First things first, though, we got to get this place all cleaned up and looking good, so we can actually work with it. So, you know how it goes, time-lapse time. Okay, my friends, house is cleaned up and the yard is looking a lot better. We actually have grass now instead of just dirt patches everywhere. Got rid of a lot of the trees and stuff that were kind of just in the way. So yeah, and as for the interior, obviously that's all cleaned up as well. Now, the house definitely needs to be re-sided. We for sure need to replace this, because this siding is looking like pretty bad. So we're gonna have to do something with that. All the walls inside the house need to be painted. I think I'm going to keep the doors just because they do all match and like they're in relatively okay shape. But I might still change those. I don't know. They do kind of match the windowsills. I think we'll probably keep the doors. We'll probably change out the front door though for something different. We need new floors in here as well. So yeah, there's still quite a lot to do. But we've made some progress. Well, I gotta say the place is looking a lot better. So I went ahead and put all the siding on. The house is now blue, which is nice. Did all the floors and walls. So we've got kind of our main hallway here. Went with this nice light hardwood floor that then goes into this hallway as well. Knocked out a couple of walls and made some changes here. So this is gonna be kind of our kitchen, with a sliding door that goes out to like a little patio area. And then this is going to be our living room and dining room over here. Ended up punching a hole in this wall so we could have this nice big double door that goes from the kitchen or door frame or whatever you want to call it. Same here. This is a double wide door frame as well. So yeah, this will be the kitchen. This will be the living room and dining room. Then over here, the garage didn't really do much. Just put in a concrete floor and painted it. This is going to be our larger bedroom. It's not huge, but it's not tiny either. It's like decent sized. And then this was 2 rooms that I think were like bathrooms, but neither one was really usable. So I knocked out a wall, and this will be our smaller bedroom. It's not very large, so we'll have to go with like a single bed, but we can make it work. That way we will have 2 bedrooms in this house. And then this room that was originally, there was a door here that led out back. This is going to be our bathroom. I may end up taking out at least this larger window. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to have to play around with the bathroom a little bit and see, how I can make it work. Just thinking about it though, well, I suppose we could put like a bathtub here and then this could be like our sink and mirror. I don't know. I'll have to play around with it and see what I come up with. But these windows may disappear. We'll have to see. But yeah, that is basically the house. Now at this point, we just got to put our furniture in and start actually decorating the rooms. Well, I want to apologize for how long this video has taken to come out. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, you may have already seen my computer died and I had to perform emergency open heart surgery on it and replace the hard drive and a cooling fan. And yeah, it's not good. So if there's like a difference randomly in the quality of the video, let me know, because I had to redo all of my settings for my recording software and all that kind of stuff. So like, let me know if things don't seem quite right. But anyway, so I did some more work on the house. We've got our hallway here, and I decided to keep it really simple. Just threw down a little padded bench here in the corner, a rug on the floor, a couple of paintings on the wall, and then just like a little wardrobe here to store your coat or whatever. Over here, we've got a plant and a sign, just a wall decoration. And then this corridor, again, we've got a nice large painting here on the wall and just a little cabinet. So very simple. Then for the kitchen, it's a relatively small kitchen, but I think it works out. So we've got our fridge here in the corner. We've got a little kitchen island. And then over here, we've got our kitchen cabinets, cabinets up above. We got our stove here in the corner, sink, everything you need for a working kitchen. And I think it works out pretty well. So some progress on the house for sure. I think the next thing to tackle is probably going to be the living room. So let me get some work done on that. Well, my friends, we have the living room all finished up, and I think it looks pretty good. Decided to go with this, I think this is I don't know if it's pronounced sapele or sapel wood. I'm not good with wood pronunciations. It's this color right here. I think it's pronounced sapele, but I may be wrong. Anyway, I went with that wood tone for basically all the furniture in here. So we've got like a nice little dining room table with 4 chairs, just a little area here because the kitchen, I mean, you got to have somewhere to eat, and the kitchen just really isn't large enough to support it. So I threw down a little dining room table right here. little sideboard over in the corner, and then our actual sort of living room space, I think, turned out real nice. So got a couple of these book stands that go floor to ceiling on either side of the TV cabinet that has the TV on it. Put a couple various things on the stands, a couple of speakers, some books, different things like that. Over here, we got just a little fireplace and a painting on the wall. And then over here, we got this nice wraparound couch with a coffee table and then a rug just to sort of tie it all together. So I think it turned out pretty good. I'm real happy with the living room. I think it's real nice and inviting. Works out pretty well. So next on the list, I decided to knock out the garage, and I kept this real simple. All we have is just a few garage shelves over here. Decided to put a little bit of a laundry area in the house, just a washer and a dryer with a little table, and that's basically it. That's the whole garage. There's not really a whole lot to talk about here. So this is the larger of the two bedrooms. Went with a very sort of green theme in here. So I believe all the wood in here is American elm. And put 3 bookshelves here. There was like this little nook here in the corner, just like a single wall segment. And I was able to fit 3 of these bookshelves in here pretty much perfectly. So that worked out. Then we went with a bed, a couple of bedside tables, of course, mirror above, another standing mirror here. And then this room actually has a TV as well. I'm definitely a TV in the bedroom gang type of person. I don't know about you guys, but I can't fall asleep without a TV. I need that white noise, so to speak. Another bookshelf over here, and just a little like couch, sofa, bench type thing. One interesting thing about these rooms that's actually quite annoying is that when it comes to blinds, you can't put blinds on most of these windows. I was like, oh yeah, these windows should have blinds. So you can put them in, but then basically no matter where you stand, you can't get the prompt to actually assemble them. So, yeah, that's why there's no curtains in some of these rooms. A little bit annoying, but it's fine. As far as other stuff, went with a sort of green plant-themed rug here on the floor, just to sort of break up the white a bit. We got this birch painting on the wall here, and then another plant there in the corner. But yeah, I think it's a nice little bedroom. I think it works out pretty nice. So for the bathroom, I think this worked out pretty well. I got rid of the window that was here, so I would have a place to put a mirror, but went with a sink over up against this wall with the mirror above it. Plenty of counter space, which is nice. Hanging towel here, and a trash bin in the corner. Then we got just more cabinets over here and some more countertop space, which I think is useful. Here in the corner, we went with a shower and a toilet. And then, of course, you got to have blinds for the windows in the bathroom, and I was actually able to use these blinds here. So I think it works. It's very like white and black. There's not a ton of color, but I think that's okay for this room. And I'm happy with this bathroom. I think it's pretty good size. It gives everything you need, so can't complain. And last, but certainly not least, we have the smaller of the two bedrooms. The wood in here is, I think it's pronounced Venge or Wengwood or something like that. It's this one right here. Wenge. I don't know how it's pronounced. I'm bad with wood pronunciations, okay? It's not my strong point. But nice little single bed, because you're not fitting a double bed in here comfortably. With a bedside table, plant in the corner, got our dresser. Over here we managed to fit in a desk and a couple of shelves, just so you'd have a little bit of table space to work on homework or whatever. And then here we've got some more of these floor-to-ceiling book stands. I actually really like these. I want to start using these a bit more because they're really thin, so they don't take up a whole lot of space in the room, but they also actually like add utility. So yeah, I think that worked out great. And then of course we got a painting on the wall, some ceiling lights, etc., curtains. It's a really nice little small bedroom. We could maybe put one thing in here, though. Maybe we could put like a carpet, like right here. Maybe go like dark brown. Maybe like that. That could actually... Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll add that in just for a little bit of extra something. But there you go. That is basically the house. And I think it's pretty good. Now, as far as the outside goes, I did add sort of a sidewalk and driveway here. And then sort of a patio area. Oh, it appears we developed a mole while I was working on the rest of the house. So let's get this stuff cleaned up real quick. It shouldn't take long. There we go. So we got rid of the molehills. But yeah, I didn't do a whole lot here with the garden. I did mow everything. I did fix everything up. And I did put in these slabs, so that may actually be enough to make the garden competition worth doing. Especially since there are a few of these like spruce plants and things like that. So let's actually give that a try. But that's the whole house. It's ready for sale. I think we're good to go. Let's put it on the market and see what we can get here. I will submit for the garden competition. Layout. Nothing. Just, okay. Well, it was worth a shot. That's fine. Let's go ahead and put the thing on auction. See what we can get for it. Looks like we spent roughly, what? 110,000 or so? And it looks like we're going to get about 150. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and just get a little bit more. I wonder if I can get 7. Just out of curiosity. Let's see if we can get us up to 45,000 in profit. It's worth a shot. We'll give it a go. Yeah. Let's try it. If they say no, they say no. Good. There we go. So we've got our house all sold. We should get some nice before and after pictures. That's not bad. That's a good one. That's a very good picture right there. New bedroom. Yeah, there you go. You can see where I knocked out the wall. Yeah, that's a pretty big transformation, honestly. Definitely a much nicer house now than it was before. I think that turned out pretty well. Okay, well, there we go. The house in Thicket. Kind of an interesting one, honestly. Maybe should have put a little more effort into the garden, but to be honest, with the technical difficulties I had in real life with my computer and me wanting to get this video out, because it was delayed because of those technical difficulties, then, you know, I'm not that worried about the garden right now, so it's fine. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for today. Once again, sorry about the delay here, but as I said, my computer did die last week, and I had to do some emergency repairs, so that's what caused the delay for us, but it's fine. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.